touch the floor for South Carolina. We have tipping it up, and it's the Gamecocks wearing the home white who have won the rock. Southern Miss
switching defense, so they're going to do a great job of really trying to get some slips and really get some good ball movement.
You see how they're spreading the floor early on. The three ball falls. 6'9" senior from Mongolia. Here's Shard Jamps, launches his first three, and the Gamecocks are 2 of 2 from deep. Good spin in the move, and the offhand finish. Hello, Isaac Tavares. He is the leading after missing most of the SEC play last year with a blood clot. Here's a three. Johnson. Wow, South Carolina 3 for 3.
Tough possession right there. You got to do a better job of really trying to get a paint touch there a little bit. It's a great job.
Michi Johnson. And an early offense on track.
You got to try to get a paint touch of some kind. You got to work the basketball, take care of it right now. Here's a paint touch, straight line drive. Good job of Weeks right there, strong. Right now, and it's really just trying to get these guys acclimated to the way he wants to play.
South Carolina has come out and blitzed this game, but Weeks trying to get Southern Miss back in it. He will be from the city. And his first free throw.
Plays, you got to be strong with the basketball and get shots on your terms.
So 1 for 2 from the show here for the Golden Eagles. Here's the leading scorer. It is Tavares. Pivots in the lane. He is so creative when he gets near the basket.
And try to attack the interior of the defense.
It has been Weeks and Tavares, the only scorers for Southern Miss, as Weeks rattles in the jumper. Perfect 4 for 4. Southern Miss called the timeout, and ever since it's been 3 straight turnovers.
That's a great job of getting that ball to the paint right there.
Oh, the and to try to convert the three-point play. And he does. He is so versatile. Documented story. Johnson fires. First miss from deep as Ellis, the freshman, gets the rebound. Reload. Johnson. He's not missing twice.
He's not.
So this is the offense we're going to see from South Carolina. Because everybody can shoot Rodney, they spread the floor. Here's Ellis pulling nothing but nylon.
Spot on.
So Weeks to the line to shoot 2. As he nails the first one.
Shot attempt, but he caused some contact and was able to get to the line.
Knocks both.
Want to get into the teeth of the defense. They did a great job earlier. Get into the middle and playing inside. A great job by Ellis.
Splits the D and the finger. Shot clock is at 6. Knox using his left to the rim and finishes up high.
Great straight line drive by Knox there. Get in. It's a great finish.
Hart trying to answer, leaves it short, and Knox trying to push the pace.
Quick shot right there by Hart's part there. And he can kind of work the clock a little bit, especially on the road.
Hand in his face, and it doesn't matter. Eli Ellis now has 10. Weeks is looking to go inside. First touch for Izuma inside with the left.
Again, another paint touch. You get that ball in, might want to get that ball to a guard.
Had it poked away by Hart. He will challenge with the head fake. Misses the lay-in, but it is Felipe Patino on the... South Carolina's gone a little scoring drought, almost 3.5 minutes from the floor. Michi Johnson, he will end that with a 3.
Again, shot ready.
Transfer to a school, leave, and then transfer back in, but that's because of his relationship with Lamont Paris. As the 3 goes for Izzy Hart. Hart's it alive to Michi Johnson. Now directing traffic, but Hart stays in front and draws the charge.
It's good defense by Hart right there.
Bench. As he curls off the screen. Splits the D. Back to Diagne, who nails the 3-ball. K-pitch, so no backcourt violation. Under 5 minutes to play here in this first half. Cowherd, 3. That one rims out.
Tough short, hard down here defensively. Don't just go down and settle for a shot right now. You're right, got right back in the game.
Ellis wide open. Another 3 for the front. 10-point lead for South Carolina with just over 4.5 to play in this first half. Hart has had a strong first half for Southern Miss as he knocks the corner jump.
Defensively, South Carolina's going to have to do a good job. Again, still trying to attack in the paint, get someone in the middle there.
Shard Jamps knocks down the 3. As Kurt Lewis takes a contested 3. That one back iron. Strong rebound by Tavares in traffic, and he will draw the whistle.
What a conference play that they're playing their best basketball.
So Isaac Tavares with how to get him more open looks now as the season goes on.
Well, he's not.
Has a chance to cut this lead to single digits. It is Weeks spinning, contact, and he will go back to the free throw.
Contact. He's going to bring the action to you.
Said the switching defense from Southern Miss has the potential to cause problems, and that's what too strong. Battle around. And coming the other way is Tavares. Numbers behind the back. Oh, baby! Rims out as Simeon keeps it alive. Extra look in the corner. South Carolina has now gone cold from the outside. It's taken out from under him as Southern Miss again gets back to the free throw line. This has been the recipe as the fouls are starting to mount here for South Carolina. Tavares able to rattle in.
Execute and get a shot on their terms right now.
Studi kept that pivot foot down as he finds Strong. Using that big body, shields himself, but can't finish. Strong is calling for it on the inside. They finally give him a touch, but he cleared out, and he's called for the offensive foul. Had it stripped away by Ellis. South Carolina with 4 seconds to work with. Sharp jams, had it stripped away. 1 second, here's the heave. Oh, just off the mark.
To not settle.
There's an early turnover. Isaac Tavares. He's going to go 1-on-2, and he still finishes at the cup.
Really good offense off you.
Rodney, you said early on in the season, as a coach, you're still trying to figure out what you have. How much can you push a team now in the locker room? What are you saying as he picks up his dribble? Weeks had the hot hand in the first half. He was getting to the bucket at will. A dangerous pass there. Handoff, Tavares has some space, knocks down the three, and Southern Miss a third. So Michi Johnson to the line for 2 as he knocks down the first. His coach Lamont tried to do too much. He doesn't have to try to prove to Ohio State that they did him wrong
already, so just be yourself.
2-point lead, Lewis pulls, knocks down the 3 as Southern Miss. Tavares, little in and out dribble to a 3. Heat check off the mark.
You know,
the action.
It's a lot less stressful, you know, not as much sweating going on.
Sharp jams, knocks down the 3.
Big shot by Sharp. Big rebound down by Ellis.
Crossover, Ellis lowers his shoulder. He is stripped, and it's going to be off him. Southern Miss for Southern Miss. But hey, got away with the hook. No, he did not. The officials all over it tonight.
All inside, too, as well.
Pick and roll with the 7-footer Butler, and he is fouled by Isaac Tavares. That'll be his second. Southern Miss cleaning the glass.
That's a really good pass. Just an unfortunate opportunity there, not finishing.
Weeks fading away. How did he get that one to...
Great job on his great slip.
Mongolian Butler gets it back. Azuma mid-range. In and out. Follow no good. Tavares the 3rd try. And Southern Miss just wants it. Johnson pulls too strong. And here's Lewis bringing it up. Southern Miss with numbers. Lewis sidestep. And he will draw the foul.
Right now, again, continue to try to get shots on their terms.
8 Central right here on the SEC Network and the all-new ESPN app. Strong double teamed. He lost it. Golden Eagles, they've got numbers. 3-on-2. And the finish by Weeks. Largest lead of the game. Southern closeout. 6 seconds. Johnson blow by. Missing out the rim. Fight for the rebound. Here comes Knox. And a reach-in foul on I.J. Knox off the bounce. He'll find Ellis now going baseline, and Tavares draped all over him. He is called for the reach-in. Weeks sizing up his defender. Studi got away with the hook there. Azuma launches. Ooh, looking in a freshman, just his 2nd game. We said, what do you want to do with him in unit? And he's the go-to guy for them.
Well, I think he'll take being the guy now. Every guy wants to be the.
10 minutes to play in the 2nd half. 7-point lead for Southern Miss. Hart, mid-range, He was the spark who came off the bench.
Came in and gave him a great spark off the bench in the first half.
K-pitch, and that one falls. Maybe that will take the lid off the basket for. And once again, the refs have to blow the whistle because the Ellis into the paint with 2 feet. He'll find Studi. 3-ball, missing everything. It goes off Golden Eagles, South Carolina.
To give you this lead.
Curling is Cowherd. Fadeaway jumper mid-range. That is a tough shot.
That's a really tough shot, right?
Michi Johnson. The defense collapses. Oh, he gets the bucket plus the foul.
Collegiate player, so, you know, he's a big, big piece to what they need to have.
Here in Columbia, chanting defense. Patino steps into it. That's a smooth-looking.
Really good execution.
He hit 6 threes in their last game against a non-Division I opponent. K-pitch inside. Hart uses the screen, fading away. Oh my goodness. This man, Izzy Hart, came to play. Side play with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Hart, and there's another foul that he will draw of 14 in the conference. Another one of the team
hard every night, and we're going to play together.
Contact. Here come the Gamecocks. Johnson, hard dribble with the left, stripped off his knee. Hart decides not to use the screen, missing with the jumper, and an over the.
Now they're going to have.
Johnson knocks them both down. Posting up inside as Ize calls for it now at the free throw line. Spins, gives it away. Weeks, elbow jumper. Got it. He has been.
He's on the bench, and they're still getting what they want right now offensively.
Hart off balance, and it still goes as he stares at the. Michi Johnson running the point. Hand in his face, lets it go, and he knocks it down. There's the veteran presence for South Carolina. Ellis, hard dribble by his man to the bucket. Timeout. Tavares cups it, protects it to the rim. Another tough finish for it.
Good job of gathering himself.
Michi Johnson, a little push off, gets it back. Now lets it fly. Michi Johnson, it's crunch time. He's in that situation. It's something that's going to stay with us. How to close out a tight ball game. There goes 1 of 2.
You have plenty of time to still work the game. Southern Miss changes their defense. They go right.
Here's a deep one. Oh, Michi!
Michi put him on his back right now.
3 will tie it. Johnson,
oh
deep one.
Oh my God.
Michi does get the ball.
That's still in his zone look right here.
Tavares sees an opening. He takes it all the way to the cup.
That's the one guy that can go make the play for him.
Michi Johnson takes the bump. 8 seconds on the clock. He's calling for the screen, and a reach in is called on Hart. And the first one is pure. And we are tied again. Now it's 70.
Slowed them down.
Weeks at the free throw. Head fake, and he gets the bucket plus the foul.
He's been a hard matchup for him. The undersized guy.
He converts the 3, settling down the offense with 11 on the shot clock. Hart, baseline jumper, touches all of the rim. Trapped their second unit, but he is on the floor in crunch time. He knocks down the first, Eli Ellis.
Defensive standpoint, offensively, I mean, he's a guy that you want on the floor at crunch time. And look. Good hand.
James with the steal. The kick out ahead. Off balance. Gets the bucket plus the foul. They call him Mongolian Mike. And he converts the 3-point play. With a defender on his hip, missing. And we have a foul, a push out of bounds as 5. Beachy Johnson with the blow by, contact, and
he's done it all night.
1 of 2 from the line. Beachy Johnson says, I don't need the screen. I'm going against Weeks. Behind the back, gets by, and Studi, corner 3, count it!
Big 3, big play.
Hart misses, and Johnson.
They've got to be able to will themselves to a win on the road as well.
Time, just focus on basketball and everything will work out. That's why I'm back here.
And
so Hart knocks them both down. He's up to 18 here tonight. Make that 19.
I mean, you got to bring that ball Southern Miss up the floor quickly.
And he knocks it down. It's ball game. South Carolina comes back from a double-digit deficit, and they win it 83-79 here in overtime.
Game. You always want to try to learn in a win as opposed to a loss, but there are going to be a lot of lessons learned tonight.
Beachy Johnson, a career high.